All right, so this is going to be a quick down and dirty of the kind of like a box review of the Andy's Hobby Headquarters M3A1 US Halftrack. So I'm not really going to open anything up, just give you a quick overview. There's your instruction booklet, and it looks like it's kind of thick. No problem there. You definitely do get 2 sheets of decals. You definitely get some braided copper wire for tow cables, a little PE, and some chain. And in that chain, if you can see right there, you get 2 steel little rods right there. So yeah, looks like you're going to get also, this is kind of cool thing, wires in a way, but you're getting I know that's hard to see right there, you're getting 2 windshield wipers in PE right there, so that's pretty cool. Also, you're going to get a button in your box. If you ever bought an Andy's kit before, you know about this. So go there. Give you a little view there. There's like a couple versions. You got Sicily in 43 with the big star, white border around it. Then D15 down here is France in 44. Over here, number 60 is also France 44. And then Charlie 19 is, oh, sorry about that. Charlie 19 is also August 44. There's your box art. Pretty nice. Does come with the driver figure right there. Generic. And then it kind of gives you a breakdown of your sprues. And there's your 2 decal sheets. And then there's your little PE sheet. Kind of see the windshield wiper blades a little bit better there. So yeah, that there's the box. Not too terribly bad. I do like the hold on here, it's kind of funky. I do like the box art. That's pretty cool. You got a nice deuce and a half back there in the back, which, is there a deuce and a half in the future? Maybe, who knows? All right, looking at some of the parts right here, these are no doubt the idler wheels and drive wheels, and they look pretty good. I thought they might be flimsy when I first saw these, but they're not. They're actually pretty tough. I'm squeezing on it right there, and it's not deforming, so kudos there. That looks pretty good. All right, back in the box. This sprue, you get 2 of them. You see gas cans in there. No doubt this is probably a lot of the suspension. See headlights, just all kinds of little small details. Tops of ammo cans right there. That looks to be part of the suspension right there. So getting looks like getting at least 4 jerry cans. That's pretty cool. No doubt that's part of the suspension right there. Probably your idler tensioner. So more ammo cans. So yeah, looks pretty good. Not too bad. Get this back in there. All right, the tires. 2 sprues here again. They're halvesies kind of a thing. See that? right there. And my pet peeve of all pet peeves, right there. See that? Little tabs you gotta knock over. Right there. Which are okay, those are on the inside, not a big deal. No doubt road wheels. Yeah, road wheels. They're the, you got leaf springs. Yeah, looks decent enough. That's all your suspension stuff. Next one, this is a 1 sprue, and we definitely have an axle there. Probably a drive shaft right there. So this is probably a lot of your frame. That's probably for your steering up front. Yeah, this looks like probably a lot of frame. There's probably part of your drivetrain right there too. Probably no doubt goes to out of the transfer case or the transmission to a drive shaft right there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Not too bad. I'm sure there's going to be 1,000 uploads already on this, but all right, this is actually 2 sprues, but they are bagged separately. I think those round circle things are for the landmines. No doubt these here are seats. That's a seat. These are probably the backs of the landmines since there's so many of those. These are pintle mounts. No doubt for the 30 cals, which you get right here. And these are slide molded. I can't really see, but those barrels are hollow. And same here with the M1 Grands. So there's 3 M1 Grands right there. 3 M1 Grands. Looks like that might be, hard telling, some kind of a box, maybe. These are the other side of the 30 cals. Because they're, look at that. Oh, another pet peeve of mine. Tabs you gotta knock down. Not a big deal, kind of annoying though. All right, so you actually get 2 of these. See, there's more of the Grands. I know these are folded over, but there's a 30 cal there. Sorry that this is looking so doo-doo. So you're getting 4 30 cals. That's a lot. Does this thing come with 4 30 cals? But yeah, there's the other part of the pintle right there for them. So yeah, 2 of those sprues. Now this sprue here is of the engine, and right here you can see this is the top of the head, and it looks like you can see it's a 6-cylinder and it's got the spark plugs in it. Pretty cool. No doubt that's the engine block. Probably part of your bell housing on for your transmission. Yeah, this looks like a lot of suspension, detail parts, some hoses, engine fans right there. You got like a 6-blade and a 5-blade. So yeah, there's the bottom of it. There's your oil pan. So no doubt engine. Let's see. Sides of the hull here, it looks like. Part of the running board looks like right there. Nice detail. A nice checker plate right there. So yeah. More of those tabs. Got to break off right there. Just broke that one off right there. Just went to the bottom of the bag. See, there's one right there. Yep. Okay. Good. Let's see. All right. There's part of the ring mount for the 50 cal. No doubt these are the back stowage little area back there. Another part for the ring mount. Yeah, no doubt that's probably, where's that at? Right there. No doubt that there's about probably 50 cal mount right there. And looks like this probably maybe have some fender parts. So probably upper hull parts. That looks like that could be a drive shaft or something right there. So yeah, not bad, looking good. All right, there's your frame rails right there, 2 of them. Engine radiator, looks like part of the exhaust right there. More frame, engine type stuff going on there, probably. Looks all pretty good. Frame's really detailed, inside and outside. Pretty decent. Maybe a fan shroud right there for your radiator. All right. More frame cross member pieces. Interesting there. Is that the end for the tow rope? Slide molded. It's hollow. Could be. Nice hook there. No doubt that's where the chain hooks into, because this thing does have a winch in the front. At least one version does. Yeah, not bad. It's looking pretty good. Definitely a lot of pieces. Yeah, so there's that. All right, there's no doubt that's probably the back of the hull. And oh, look at those tabs. Oh, so you got to break them off. Right there. Got to break those off. Not bad. It's kind of a pain. No doubt that there's part of the MG mount for the 50. We haven't got to the 50 yet, but I've already looked through here. I know it's in there. So this is no doubt part of the superstructure. Because look, these are the driver passenger windows. So yeah, part of the superstructure, hull, body, whatever you want to call it. Here's your driver figure. Got the head, and there's his helmet, hands, legs, torso. Pretty well molded. Not bad. There's his boots, which there's the soles, because the boots don't have them molded at all. Huh. Interesting. I suck at figures, so that'll go in the spare parts. All right, next sprue, definitely more the body. Like this, here's the front driver's compartment, rear cargo area, front fenders, gas tanks. Yeah, and it's got the diamond plate in there, pretty nice. You can see that. Looks pretty good. Not bad. Diamond plate in the cargo area. Definitely can tell where the seats go. All right, that goes in there. Here's the 50 cal. Looks pretty good. A lot of pieces. Separate barrel. They are slide molded. That's cool. The other part of the receiver. There's your butterflies. Top of your 50 cal. Top of your feed tray cover. Part of your mount. This here is no doubt for your ammo box holder and ammo box all molded together. More of the pintle mount. Reverse side. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at those. Okay. I actually have those. Yep. There's your charging handle. I actually don't see the back plate. Okay, yep, there it is. Right there. You know? That's the bottom. That's the top. I don't see the butterfly trigger. There's the handles. Maybe that's it? I don't think so. That's the bottom. This would be the top of the 50. Sprue gate. Looks pretty good though. Looks like it ought to be a good 50. Yeah, not bad. All right, one more sprue after this one. All right, this has a lot of your like light guards, brush guards, Pioneer tools. That looks like that might be a cross member or something for the frame. Oh, these are probably for the canvas top. Steering wheel looks pretty good. Some kind of light fixture there. Yeah, not bad. Looks good. Last sprue. This has got the see, you can see the track is in there, and it's rubber. He said it was going to be rubber. Well, there you got your dash. Windscreen. Yeah. No doubt that's your armor protection. These are your sides. Oh yeah, there's one thing I was going to look at. Yeah, there's a sprue that has like the tie downs on it. I hate, it reminds me of the Classy Hobby tie downs on their Stewart. Those were such a pain in the ass to do. Yeah, it's not in here yet. I haven't come across it. Here they are. Yeah. Look at those tie downs. I hope they give you extras, because you know some of those are going to break. Just the way that, I mean, they're so small. We'll have to paint them with Tamiya extra thin, let it dry, and try and snip them off. But yeah, I guess there's no better way of doing that. It's the exact same way Classy Hobby did it. And they used a different plastic. Hopefully maybe this might be better plastic than what Classy Hobby used too. So this seems like really good quality plastic. But yeah, this seems like a really good model. A lot of detail in here. And I figure that will never do. 50 cal. I don't know. Thoughts. I think the Tamiya one is pretty detailed. I just don't know. But yeah, that's it. Not too bad. 20 minutes. Went through a lot, but that's it. That's Andy's M3A1. I just got this in the mail today after quite a long wait, but it made it here. It's good to go. I do know what I'm going to build next. If you remember, I was talking about doing the T34. Well, I bought the I Love Me kit M4A1. And when that gets here, I'll do, a box review of it before I get jump started on that. But I've always wanted to do an early cast hull, narrow hatch, 75 millimeter, M4 A1 Sherman tank. So I splurged and bought one. So hopefully that'll be here, in a few weeks, and I'll do a review of that. But anyway, thanks, and I hope you give a like and a comment.